Welcome to Great Guitarist of the Rock Era. If you've ever heard a guitar sing, it was probably B.B. King. Known as the King of the Blues, his sound was soulful, his style unmistakable, and his legacy eternal. Today I'm exploring how B.B. King became a legend, his influences, his unique playing style, and a review of his essential albums. Put a full discography in the description. Let's dive in. Before he became the King of the Blues, Riley B. King was a farm boy from Ida Bena, Mississippi. Born on September 16th, 1925, his influences, a blend of gospel, blues, and jazz. His earliest influences include Delta bluesman and his cousin, Bucka White, in the gospel he heard in church. While young, King sang in the gospel choir at Elkhorn Baptist Church in Kilmichael. He was attracted to the Pentecostal Church of God in Christ because of the music. In the late 1940s, early 1950s, King was a part of the blues scene on Beale Street. Beale Street was where it all started for me, he said. He performed with Bobby Bland, Johnny Ace, and Earl Forrest in a group known as the Beale Streeters. He was also working at WDIA as a singer and disc jockey, where he was given the nickname Beale Street Blues Boy, later shortened to Blues Boy, and finally just to BB. That is where he first met T-Bone Walker. BB was mesmerized by T-Bone's electric guitar style, especially his use of the single note leads. Songs like Call It Stormy Monday opened his eyes to the expressive power of the guitar. Other influences include Blind Lemon Jefferson and Lonnie Johnson. These early bluesmen taught him how to infuse storytelling into every note. Now let's talk style. What makes B.B. King's playing so unique? 3 signature elements: his vibrato, phrasing, and Lucille. First, his legendary vibrato. B.B. didn't just play notes, he made them weep. Using his wrist, not his fingers, he created a shimmering vibrato that's impossible to copy. Secondly, his phrasing. B.B. approached the guitar like a vocalist. He left space between phrases, making every note count. Listen to The Thrill Is Gone. It's not about how many notes he plays, but how powerful each one is. And finally, Lucille. His guitar wasn't just an instrument, it was his partner. He named every one of his Gibson ES355 guitars Lucille, and her tone was rich, warm, and unmistakable. All right, now let's explore his discography that made B.B. King a household name. The full list is in the description. From his early singles to his late career triumph, here are the essential albums and tracks you need to hear. In the early 1950s, King was cutting singles that would eventually become classics. His 1951 hit, 3 O'Clock Blues, made his name. By the late 1950s, he was recording LPs and touring incessantly, famously playing hundreds of dates a year. B.B. King's early work established him as a rising star in blues. His first album, Singin the Blues, is a compilation of King's earlier singles, including 3 O'Clock Blues and You Upset Me, Baby. This is where you hear him refining his unique vibrato and phrasing. Other highlights from this era: check out Live at the Regal from 1965, often held as one of the greatest live albums of all time. Tracks like Every Day I Have the Blues showcase his ability to electrify an audience. This is where B.B. King became a global icon. His 1969 album, Completely Well, includes The Thrill Is Gone, arguably his most famous track. That lush orchestration combined with his searing guitar made blues mainstream. Don't miss Indianola, Mississippi Seeds, which merged blues with rock influences. Tracks like Chains and Things show B.B.'s range and willingness to experiment. Even as the years passed, B.B. King stayed relevant by collaborating with other artists. His duet with U2 on When Love Comes to Town in 1988 introduced him to a new generation. And let's not forget his Grammy-winning album, Blues on the Bayou, in 1998. Tracks like Blues Man proved that even late in his career, he still had the magic. B.B. King's last decades were a celebration of his legacy. His 2000 album, Ridin' with the King, a collaboration with Eric Clapton, brought him back to the charts. His final studio album, One Kind Favor, in 2008, is a poignant farewell to a lifetime of blues. From his gospel roots to his global stardom, B.B. King remains the ultimate bluesman. His vibrato, phrasing, and heart have inspired generations of musicians. So the next time you listen to a blues track, tip your hat to the king. B.B. King's legacy is immeasurable. He won 15 Grammy Awards, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987, and his song, The Thrill Is Gone, remains a blues anthem. He bridged the gap between traditional Delta blues and modern electric blues, influencing rock legends and guitar heroes alike. His expressive vibrato and vocal style guitar phrasing created a template for so many rock guitarists to follow. So there you have it, the full arc of B.B. King's career, from humble Mississippi roots to global blues royalty, to the man whose guitar Lucille became an icon. Which B.B. King album do you consider essential? Drop it in the comments below and let's debate. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Great Guitarist of the Rock Era, and ring the notification bell. Because next week, I'll dive into another guitar legend who changed everything. Until then, keep rocking.